Hello, family. Summer is here. Summer is here. Summer is here. Summer is here. School is out. Summer is here. And we want to make sure our children have fun. Make sure the children have fun. Summer is here. Summer is here. Summer is here. So, what are we talking about today? Let me put that down. Okay, summer is here. We are talking about three key things for the kids. Three key things for the kid. I'm reminding all of mothers, all of parents, all of you out there with school age kids that are now out of school. Three things to make sure of for this summer. Make sure that the kids make memory. Make sure you make memory with your children. Make sure that you do something memorable to the kids, with the kids. You do something positive to the, wellness, to the welfare, to the development. You do something that they will keep talking about it. And remember, every back to school, at least the first couple of days of school, teachers ask, what did you do this summer? What did you do this summer? What did you do this summer? You see? Now, for the most part, some of us, especially my parents when we were growing up, we could not sleep. We bugged them all the time to go to our grandparents because we love our grandparents when we were young. Our vacation were full of adventure. They would take us to the cocoa farm. They would take us here to see, to show us how this is grown, how this is grown. We eating indigenous food. Because we're coming from the city. So everything that was going on in the farm in the village was, a memory making, happening for us. So we couldn't wait for summertime to go to our grandparents. But our parents, in addition, they wouldn't always dump us there. They took us to summer camp. You see, they took us to summer camp. We went to summer camp. I remember me and my siblings would go to the summer camp. We stayed there for 4 weeks. Boarding school, all food, 3-course meal with snacks. We would play, we would learn games, we would learn new languages, we would learn new languages in songs. We were singing some songs, I think in Yoruba or Igbo. And now that I'm hearing those languages, I'm picking up those words. I'm like, it must have been Yoruba or Igbo, other countries, childhood songs that we were singing in the Ivory Coast, is French-speaking country where I grew up. And we would go to summer camp, and it was fun because it was an adventurous time. You see, we were making craft. We would go, in places to pick rocks. We would pick shells. We would make little necklace with shells. All of that were memories. I will be 60 in July. I'm talking about it like it was yesterday. It's important to make memories with your children. Make it with them. Okay. Decide this summer we will go fishing. Some of us live abroad, and going fishing abroad, it is such an adventurous activity to do. Try to find a little river where you live, okay, in the town, in a community, or the county where you live here. Try to find a river. Go to Google, check your county, and just Google counties or rivers in such and such county, and that will give you addresses. And you take the kid there with your little fishing, apparel. You guys go there, sit down, have your sandwiches, have juices that you made out of, watermelon, okay, in the little summer cup, and they drink it, and they take, time. Nowadays, with the cell phone, you can make videos, you can take pictures. We didn't have that when we were raising our children. Photography and memory snapshot in like at readily available at your fingertip. What we had was what they call Polaroid pictures. That was our video, well, quick photography available at that time, So, but to stay on topic and go over the three things, you make memories, okay? Then you continue. The second thing is continue engaging in activities that engages the brain of your child. Do not let the brain go dormant. Make sure you continue energizing the brain. The brain is a muscle that does not work, that is not used, atrophies. You don't want that for your child's brain. You don't want it to go cold and try to warm it up. No, keep up the brain activity. I remember I had an uncle, peace to his soul. He passed away. It used to energize our brain. Oh my gosh, in summertime, he will always come there and release a word, a vocabulary word, a complicated vocabulary word. And he will say, spell it. And each one of us will try to take a shot at spelling that word. You see? And it makes you, when you fail, to go and look for it. When you look for it, you learn it, you write it down, and it actually gives it as a punishment for failing it. He tells you, write that word 50 times. And these are French words, of course. But that was summertime. And he would come and challenge you to play chess games. He will come and challenge you to play, and then we were always engaged in games that energizes the brain. Do that. Don't let the children's brain go dormant or go back cold, go cold. Okay, let them read. Create a book club in the house. You can do it with all the children if you have more than one child, or you can invite siblings, cousins that are also out of school if they are in the environment, or neighbors if they are in the environment. Invite them, okay? And then create a book club. You take a book from the library, you give them 2 or 3 chapters to read, and they don't have to read the whole book, so that they have multiple stories to engage in, and the variety is a good thing. So pick a book, give them 2 or 3 chapters, okay? They read the 2 or 3 chapters, you read it as well, and then you put them together in the evening, and you query them about the chapters. You query them about the character, the title, the writer. All of that will engage them, okay? That's reading. So another thing is a game that increases vocabulary. I mentioned my uncle. A game that increases the vocabulary is a game that I think most people know. You take the letters of the alphabet, you draw columns, you put a city, country, animal, girls, boys' name, girls' name, you put it there. And then you say, letter B. Write down a city that starts with a B, a country, a political figure's name, or you line it up, and you give them time, and they do that. That's a good one, okay? And then Scrabble. Scrabble is a great one to play. Why? Because the child orthography improves. How to write words. Okay, the right spelling of a word improves. Also, the vocabulary improves. Okay, you can do a scribe club, a Scrabble scribe, a Scrabble club, a Scrabble Scrabble game is a good game to play. Okay, you can catch a game, but make sure the game that you catch is a game that engages the child attention, creativity, and brain ability. Okay, take them away from video games. Take your children away from video games. Give them 1 hour of video game and let them engage in physical connectivity with others more than the video games. Okay, the third thing you have to pay attention to this summer is to give your child a sense of newness. What is that? What does that mean? Give them a newness, meaning, people, places, and pastimes. Okay? People, places, and pastime, the three P's. In newness, let them engage and discover, meet new people. Let them, okay, go to new places. Let them have new pastimes. That means what? Take them into a new environment. If you cannot take them out of the country, like having to buy expensive, flight tickets, having to pay for expensive hotel, all of that. If you cannot afford all of that, it's okay. It's fine. What you do is try to find a cultural event, like a festival, okay? A town festival, a festival that is happening in town. Okay, sometimes even churches put together summer activities, summer festival. Google, ask around. Google church festivals in summertime. Write them down. When the kid go to those festivals, they will meet other children. They will see new people, and it's a new environment. You want that. Now, if you can afford it, I don't even have to tell you, because for the most part, when you can afford it, you have already done it since January or March. Buy this ticket in, taking them out of the country wheresoever you guys live. Okay, so this is the three things that I want. These are the three things that I want you to pay attention to this summer. Make sure the children make memory. They need to make memories, okay? Like going fishing with dad, okay? Or doing a culinary competition in a neighborhood. And then have the children either be the participant and they are graded by the parent of the neighborhood, or have the mothers of the children be the contestant, and then the children are the jury and they are grading the moms. Have a culinary, competition in your neighborhood this summer. That's a great memory. All right. And yeah, the second thing is engage the children's brain. Don't let the brain go cold. Okay. The third thing is newness. Give the children an opportunity to meet new people, to see new places, and to do new activities they never done before. So I wanted to stop here. Have a great summer. Make sure you make memories, and write in the comment, where are you taking the kids to? What new places they are seeing this summer? What new activities they are going to do? And what is the contest, the competition, the new thing you're going to do in your neighborhood? I challenge you to create a culinary competition in your neighborhood this summer. All right. See you next time. Have a good time. Don't forget to share. No, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new on the channel. Thank you. Bye. Love you all.